Hey everybody, Pinstripe here. What is going on with you guys? It is a crazy time right now. It is that time again in the year. Season 3 of the Pro League is back. Third time running, and things are going to get absolutely crazy for this year's competitive scene. There is so much to talk about, so much to go through, because essentially we have changed things up. If you cast your minds back to the rank up tournament, we were testing this pig pool idea that AXPY had come up with, and it worked out pretty well. So we're basically going ahead with using that in Season 3, bearing in mind that I have not played competitive Hogs since Season 1, way back in the day in 2020, when things were still being worked out, when we were using the standard meta of restricting just the medic, the sappers, the paratroopers a little bit, and of course the grenadiers. Those restrictions do still technically remain, but now players can choose from a pig pool of 18 pigs across a best of 3 match, and we have also adjusted it for a best of 5 match as well, but focusing on the best of 3 for the time being, because best of 5 isn't going to be used until the playoffs. So for best of 3 we have the standard single grenadier, a maximum of 2 medics, and only one of those can be used per round, a maximum of 3 sappers, with a maximum of 2 of those being used per round, 4 paratroopers, with a maximum of 2 of those being used per round, and then the standard 4 scouts and 4 gunners. No restrictions on the scouts and gunners, by the way, because they are deemed to be not less important, but just in the grand scheme of things, and through the play that we've had over the past few seasons, the scouts and gunners are less complicated when it comes to restrictions. In essence, the new pig pool format, it doesn't get rid of the previous metas that we have created and grown up until this point. They're still very much there. So the tranquilizer meta for the medic, the strength of the grenadier, you know, the TNTs, just everything that has been before, it still remains across all of the maps. Except now, the pig pool format encompasses all of the classes together. So players have to use, at some point, a gunner. They have to use a paratrooper. They have to use their weaker classes and not rely so heavily on the standard meta roster lineup for every single game in order to get the job done. The major benefit of this new format is that we now have considerably less stale matches, because if you're looking at your best of 3 and you look at the maps you're playing on, you could say, alright, well, I don't think I'm going to do too well on this first map, so I'm just going to chuck out a not so great lineup. Maybe I'll go with just 2 gunners, a paratrooper, a scout and a sapper, and just keep it at that. And then when you go into round 2 and 3, you bank on putting your best pigs forward and trying to take the win on the stronger maps that you feel better at playing on. So yeah, in short, the new format is there to sort of keep the staleness out of competitive play, because I think coming towards the end of Season 2, especially from the spectators' perspective, things were becoming particularly stale, especially on the more novice maps where there's very little in terms of cover or weapons to pick up or health crates or anything like that. So that's where it really became Tranquilizer Central. And like I said, we still have that in the game. That is still a very viable meta, especially because you still have the ability to use 2 medics in 2 of the rounds in a best of 3. All in all, I'm very much looking forward to this season. I haven't played a single game with the new pig pool format, so my first competitive match will be using that new system, which is insane. But I gotta jump in at the deep end. That is how we do it in the Pro League, and in terms of participants, things are getting even more crazy this year. Once again, we have 14 players, and we have the likes of ADB, Angurio, AXPY94, Caster, the reigning champion from the past 2 seasons, Fab the Zen, Herp Derp, Iron Fox, Jax, JJ, Jay Warren, Machitino, Nicholas, myself, and Revan. It is just a jam-packed roster. Absolutely insane players. I don't know how any of us are going to make it to the playoffs, to be honest. But we all got together the other night and decided to do the group draws, seeing as we have the split with 2 groups of 7. And yeah, ADB, of course, was controlling the wheel, so enjoy.
Yeah, okay. So, I think we're ready to go. As you know, these 2 groups of 7, and the top 4 will qualify to playoffs. But let's see who will be the top pot of each group.
I call half of this group is Italian.
You haven't seen the other one too.
Like half of the league is Italian.
Okay, so we start with Hertha.
I don't like this.
Exactly.
We start with Hertha. Okay, so now we're going to Group B.
Go over there, ADB.
Let's go.
XY.
Like spy.
He's not even here.
Nope. And now back to Group A. Who's gonna be with Hertha?
I swear.
Mashatino.
See you later.
It had that.
For the third time in a row.
You cannot escape him.
Wait, hold on. Who went? No, who?
Yeah,
Just,
Hertha, of course.
Okay, I thought it was Mashatino. That would have been amazing.
You can just hear the jetpack hiss in the distance.
You can't. You can hear.
Okay. Now back to Group B. Who is with XSpy? Castor.
Oh,
Nice.
So no Castor.
Again,
versus
with
Mashatino
Hertha.
and
I
no
haven't played
Castor
Hertha
versus-
in ages.
We haven't played since the first season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. Oh god, now what? Oh my god, if I end up in the same group with these two again.
You're telling
Rick.
me.
Iron Fox.
Hogs.
Ooh,
Okay.
interesting.
I haven't played him since first season either. I'll take that.
Interesting.
who's it gonna
Also, I
be?
should have probably put him differently, but anyway.
I want
And now,
Anguria.
either Anguria to Group B or I go to Group B. So
Not again,
that's
I
going
think
to be
that's-
bad.
No pressure.
Not again.
Oh my
Oh.
Why, Castler?
Are you
Group
serious?
ruined, nice.
Fuck me.
Be ruined, nice.
Okay, so Anguria goes here.
Easy Group B.
Wow.
No, Anchor will destroy me again. Anchor will destroy me again on the regular season.
Yeah.
Okay, ADB, we gotta have a rematch on Still Hill. It's official.
I just
Again?
want to play with someone else for once. Okay, well, let's see the others. So we have to activate Revan, Jax.
Group B.
So we're going with Group B first. So Axpy, Castor, Angurio, and
Revan.
Fab.
Fab.
Oh,
Oh, come on!
interesting.
I'm not gonna play
That
a single new person at all.
is a
That's the luck.
disappointment from Hertha, I hear.
That's the luck of the draw.
Let's see. Now Group A, we got Pin.
Let's play against someone new.
Oh, let's go.
Papa with mash.
I just want to emphasize this. Wait. One of these five will be out of the playoffs. One of these,
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
and it could get worse.
High stakes for Group A.
Oh, jinx ADB.
I mean, it's only fair because I got the quote unquote easiest group last year. So let's go back to Group B. Axe by Castor, Angurio, Fab, and JJ.
Oh shit!
What is this?
Why are you happy, Caster?
This is just practice for the
I want to play JJ in a competitive match.
I
We're gonna play in the same room.
Yeah,
First,
because it's the
you
same
can
room
do-
every day,
yeah.
but it's different.
Okay.
It's going to
It's
be the
for
official
everything.
Austrian derby.
Oh, we could actually play in the same room.
Yeah. Same,
Okay, yeah,
same
that's
system.
That would be
Oh my
amazing.
God.
You don't even need the host for that.
Yeah.
It could be the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
match we play live. That would be amazing.
We'd be
Yeah.
connecting to you.
You could get like a little face cam set up for both of you or something. You know, like
Let's
Think
do
about it very well.
Oh,
it.
there's a room next to me here.
perfect. Yeah.
Now back to Group A.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm not making it through this season. Goodbye, everyone.
I wanted him in my group.
Okay, now it's starting to get scary.
Oh
I'm
my
not
god.
scared at all. I'm pissed off.
If Nicholas is in our group now.
Revan, you get lucky this time.
Man. Oh my god, if we get Nicholas.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
let's
not
go
Nicholas.
with Jax.
Okay, I'm getting Nicholas.
Thanks for jinxing it.
Okay.
I will
So
say
jealous.
the Group B is looking interesting
I think they're both looking interesting.
from
Trying
different
to get someone new.
No, I'm
very
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Group,
And now
Group
the
B.
last one is going to be either Nicholas in Group A or Jay Warren.
It's Nicholas. Just call it now.
Ah.
Jay
What
Warren.
I'm saying.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Interesting. So, Group A is Herb Derp, Machatino, Iron Fox, ADB95, Pinstripe, Revan, and Jay Warren. While Group B, we have Axby, Castor, Angurio, Fab, JJ, Jax, and Nicholas. What do you
B
think?
can just speak Italian and German. We don't need any. We don't need any English.
Oh no.
That's true. That's true.
I know how to speak whoop your ass. Does that count?
Oh, it's on now.
Wow. I don't know what to say. I guess
It's
just 4 of these will qualify. I cannot believe that.
I forfeit.
As long as I can beat A1 and Pinstripe, I'm good.
it's a very
The card will crash
Guys,
again.
do you have one spot left in the Grand League, perhaps?
Ah.
I'll take that spot.
So it is confirmed. The group of death, Group A, is going to be just absolute spicy insanity. And like I said at the start of the video, I have no idea who or how any of us are going to make it out of the group alive, because every single match is going to be just a fight to the death. But looking forward into week 1, starting with Group A, in terms of the upcoming matches, we have Revan versus Machatino, Jay Warren versus myself, and ADB versus Herpdup. And over in Group B, we have Axby versus Fab, Angurio versus Jax, and Nicholas versus JJ, which means that Iron Fox in Group A and Caster in Group B will be missing the first week. They will be rested, which in a way is kind of a double-edged sword, because it's like, okay, you have a bit more time to prepare mentally, but at the same time, that mental preparation can kind of get to you, because you have to wait another week in order to play your first match. Thankfully, with my first game against Jay Warren in week 2, I am rested, so I get a little bit of time to self-analyze, I guess, my overall play, depending on how the match goes. I'm hoping to come away with the 3 points, but like I said, being in the group of death is not going to be fun, and every fight is going to be a struggle. Just every single round of every single game is going to be just pure insanity, as I keep saying. But I hope you guys can join us for the upcoming matches in this first week. And I do also need to reiterate before the video ends that the flamethrower trick, the thing we debated back during Rank Up, is still banned going into Season 3, alongside the standard banning of wall climbing. So if you've no idea what the flamethrower trick is, then it's fine, don't worry about it. But for those of you that remember, you cannot use it. In using the flamethrower trick, you could actually deal 102, the full maximum damage of the flamethrower, onto a single pig if you aimed it down while on a flat surface, and it was found to be pretty consistent. But like I said, going into this new season, it will still remain banned. But you can check out all of the rules. The links to the tournament page will be in the description, as well as the link to the Hogs of War League page. Come over and subscribe. Check out some of the matches from the previous seasons while you wait for Season 3. And in the meantime, I will catch you guys later for the next one.